guys, so it's Saturday, it's video time. I'm going to be showing you Tarot of the Imagination. I had been eyeing this deck up online for a while. Mostly I'd seen it on eBay, between, what was it, £30 and £40 I'd seen it, and I walked past the local New Agey shop and they had it for £32, so I thought, oh, I'll buy it from them instead. I had almost completed my 4 weeks no buying, so I was like, oh, but I want it, so I bought it. So I have it. I got home and I looked through the deck, as I do, and I cried, to be honest. I'm not talking complete blubbering, which is acceptable anyway. It was streaks of tears. If you know the deck, you'll probably know why. I'll explain why I cried anyway. And after that, I just realised that this was, for me, well, it required some special attention. So I went out and bought this journal here, Asda, £5. That's the front, and that's what the blank pages look like. So I bought it really to look at why it had such a profound effect on me, although I know full well it had a profound effect on me. So at the moment, you know, I'm just going through, making notes, asking questions about the individual cards. So yeah, it's good. I don't know if I'll read with it, especially not for anyone else, but for me, I am not sure. Right, so Tarot of the Imagination, Fragments of Perception. So this is the book. It's Lo Scarabeo. I do apologise, you're just going to get a moment of face while I read this to you, and I think it might come clear. It would appear that the mind can contain an unreal landscape consisting of symbols and sensations which can filter reality, softening it into a recognisable form. More than a dream landscape, it is a symbolic representation of reality without precise context. There is no need for the mind to have experienced the Second World War to be able to recognise the symbolic meaning of an SS officer. He may no longer be endowed with nationality, place or time, but the image will nevertheless invoke the same sensation of brutality and cruelty. On the other hand, if the same man is represented while eating, he will invoke contrasting feelings because of the apparent contradiction between his being an executioner with the defenceless human action of eating. These sensations make up the subconscious imagery of every human being, albeit in different ways. The Tarot of the Imagination works by bringing about sensations through the images and communicating them through a universally recognised alphabet. So, we're talking quite a heavy deck, and it's beautifully done, by the way. 2000, and it is by Fenech Pinter. I think I'm pronouncing the name correctly. If I'm not, sorry. So, I'll make a start. This video will show all the cards, so I might make it a little bit long. So, this is the back. It's got a blue hue on it. Let's make a start. So, it's Lo Scarabeo, so we do have multi-languages. So this is the Fool. I love the artwork. Just spent some time with this guy yesterday, actually. I found it absolutely fascinating. And it's just like, I love his hand up. Wait, no, just wait a minute, wait. I love that so much. You know, and even though it's, for me, the matter is certainly dark, I do find humour in some of the images, which I think is nice. This is the High Priestess, which is just mind-blowing. Got a little man sticking out of a book. Her bottom is, I don't know, her bottom looks skeletalized. It may well be. There isn't much information in the little white book about the actual images. Or am I lying? Hold that thought, people. Let's have a look. The High Priestess, yeah. She's a figure poised between two different realities. So, yeah, she is between two different realities. So, okay. The Empress. I really like the Empress. She looks like she's very authoritative. My camera's not the best, but she is painted in a way that doesn't make it too easy to see. Like her skirt, it kind of looks like a landscape in her skirt. The Emperor. He's got a really wide mouth, you can't see it. It looks like he's as he would be. There's a maiden behind him. This is the Hierophant, and I love the Hierophant. He looks like he's opening a door. He could well be opening a door. You can't really see it because my camera is not picking it up too well. This is the Lovers. Nice. The Chariot, I also really like. Got the light and dark here. The artwork is stunning. Justice. Oh. Justice has got a message for you. Oh, shoes. Hold on. I'm not leaving them on the floor. It may just be cards. Hi! So this is Justice. 4 fingers and thumbs. Just about see 2 people there. They look like they're either pulling on a rope or they've got one of those really long saws and they're trying to chop her down. The Hermit I find a really sad card because I read in the Little White Book that he's a giant and he's hiding underground. There's a bit of glare on this, you can't really see it too well, so sorry about that. The Wheel. Now the Wheel I find very dark, but also very funny. I'll show you. So it's very dark. There's a crow sat on that man's shoulder, not that you can really see. But in the background, there's a skeleton and he's pushing a hoop, which reminds me of a hula hoop. You've got a little stick and you keep it going like that. So he is having a great time. This is Strength. We saw this from the back. This is without the blue. Oh, I can't even hold the cards. This is without the blue hue. It's stunning. This is the Hanged Man, and when I first saw this I was like, really? This is what the Hanged Man is? But when you read the Little White Book it actually makes so much sense. This is Death. The Devil. Oh, it's always a creepy devil. He's got an oh, it's just creepy and I love it. Absolutely love it. And you know, he's not alone. He's got some souls there and a tower and a rocket. I say a rocket, it's probably a bomb. Tower. The stars. The moon. It's got to be one of my favourite depictions of the moon I've ever seen, to be honest. I think it's just amazing. The sun. Yes. Being nosy. Yes, the sun card is amazing. And I do not see a naked baby anywhere. Look at that. I think that is fabulous. Sorry, what's going on up there? Alice, shush darling. This one I like, this is Judgment. And you've got people, it appears to be helping other people up for the call. So cool. And then this is the World. I think she's a giant too, she's just stepped out of the water. So pretty. So that is the majors. Now on to the minors. This is where I cry, to be honest. Oh, I'm sorry. Alice, darling, it's okay. It's okay, darling. Excuse me. Bloody hot dog. You know I don't edit. Sorry. Okay, so I'll go a little faster perhaps. This I love. This is Two of Cups. And yes, and I do have one little leftover pinky painted, which is quite skanky. I love that so much. Six of Cups is a little bit more unique. Right, you, move. There's no naked sunbathing here. He does appear to be poking up with a stick. Eight of Cups I think is wonderful. Although my only issue for the deck is that the cup isn't inside the little circle at the top. Every other suit it is in the little one, but the cup doesn't fit in it. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, it's just odd. I can't remember what it said about the Nine of Cups actually. Even not chalices, I beg your pardon. The announcement. Listening to oneself is like opening your eyes to the message which comes from afar. So yeah, it does give you, well, I feel it gives me a sense of Mary, and she's being told what's coming. This is the Ten of Cups, also a really beautiful image. I'm Henry VIII, I am. So that's that suit. And then, what else? What suit is this? I do believe it's Pentacles. But you can see my confusion. Looks more like a coin. We'll call it a coin then. Look, it's the Infinity Stone. It goes in his head. Props if you get that. This is nice. And you know what? There's hardly any. There's only like tiny bits of information in the book, but you get enough for yourself, I think, when you look at it. But also, if you just look, it just like one sentence, and it's like, oh, it's amazing. It really is. This is nice. I actually, I think I got this deck the same day I was watching Salem's Lot. And I don't know if you've seen Salem's Lot, but there is a bit in it. Spoiler alert. Where two little boys are trying to get home through the woods, and they don't make it, or one doesn't, and this reminds me of that. This one I need to work with, because what it said in the little white book, I mean, obviously I really try to go for my own feelings, but sometimes when you get something that's so different, it is nice to get, you know, to see what someone was thinking. But this one is the journey from the ends of the earth. Oh, okay, yeah. Always saying it out loud kind of helps. So this is the 5. So we've got a man that's been stabbed, and the man kind of concealing the dagger behind his back. They're just placed there. There's nothing there. They're just placed, and it really works. Those poor soldiers. You can't really see him because he's very dark, but he's very, very upset. He's kind of crying. It's like, ah. Poor bugger. This is the image from the box, and this is really, really cool. I mean, I don't think, I really think like an up close camera would probably work best for these, to be fair, because you really can't see that white man up there that looks a bit like a vampire, sorry, he does, is reaching the man in here, so. This I love. And onto the chords. I love the court cards in this. I just love it. I do believe that, oh, well, they are taken from people, but I just love how real everybody looks in the deck, and I think that's important with considering what the deck is achieving. To be honest, you know, you're not really going to want to tackle something as serious as war and the mind, and then, you know, put something in it that's a little doesn't fit, like a fairy. Love fairies. Cut the bomb. Oh, there we go. Look, one doesn't fit either. So perhaps it was not a good idea for Lo Scarabeo to stick the borders on if their little things don't fit. Lo Scarabeo. Bad Lo Scarabeo. So it's, you can tell that it's a mix from all genres here. You know, it's got a helicopter, there's cars, different styles of art, but all very the same. This I like. This is the 6 of Wands. They're all kind of like in their long coats and the wind's blowing and they're all adrift from each other. It's nice. It's nice. This is the 8. I love this so much. What you reading for? Put on my best garter and you're reading a book. Just rude. Obviously, just so you know, I'm not actually making light of any of this. I'm just kind of, some of it, you know, it probably pays to just see a lighter side rather than go straight for the dark, I think. Or I feel, rather. Quartz. King. I mean, why I find the deck does kind of cover a lot of different people. You know, it's, you know, I just like how everyone looks different, really. This I love. I absolutely love this image. It's just stunning. It's just beautiful. Now, I am going to show you the swords. Now, the swords are probably the darkest of the suits. Just be wary if you're like me and things get to you. So this one I absolutely love so much. But no, this one's not a nice picture. But I do, they're all kind of in suits and power dresses, so it kind of softens what the memory remembers, I think. Not my memory. No. Part of war. So that's it. That is Tarot of the Imagination. I'm slowly working my way through the cards. Like I said at the beginning, definitely not an easy, not an easy deck at all. Very dark. The subject matter is dark, but you know, I like to think that the human brain can find light sometimes in the dark. Hope you can all find some light in the dark. So yeah, sorry, seem to have gone down on the bouncy scale, but it's going to happen when I got to the last suit, to be honest. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the deck. Anyone that does read with it, anything like that. Yeah, send me a message. I like talking. But yeah, for now, I will leave you.